many wires. Why? Why? Professional stream. Okay, almost done. Just have one more untangle to go. We should have done this earlier. Alright, there we go. Okay. At least I can get this out of the way. Alright, that's one wire. Second wire. Okay. This thing, get out of my face. Okay. Okay. Okay, all right. Got the pen. Been having like terrible tooth pain for the last 5 days. Not ideal. Alright, so make a couple thumbnails. Just trying to divide this up a little bit. Thinking maybe like a large demon of some sort. Boss battle. In a cave. Boss battle in a cave type of setting. Sort of forgotten creature. Maybe 2% color or something. So that it conveys the feeling a little better. Could be little sketches. This is always the hardest part. Once you have like a sketch going, it's much easier. It's getting to the idea that's the problem. That's one thumbnail. I think my thumbnails are getting different, becoming much more like drawn. Let's see what else. Make them about the same size. Huh? What? I don't understand. Oh, is it because... So that's one idea. I get to design the composition in this one, and also a lot of the theme and stuff, so it's gonna be a fun one. One with like a large building. Going to a beer farm today. Kind of interesting. it's so nice to like to actually like, I don't know, wake up, make a call, wait 2 days, collect like $300. It's really nice. It's a really nice feeling. I think I don't know how many times but I just like, man, I wish I had more money so I could gamble it. More gambling, more gambling. This one, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to redraw, I think, a couple of times. This looks like a weird perspective. Where's the center here? It's the center. Really? Really no. It's the center here. Okay, cool. Cool. So this center, and then what about this one? Real quick. Just subdividing this one a little bit. See where problem is it's kind of ugly. I'm not sure I want to use that size, but there's a couple of points in here that are usable, so I can use that. Okay, so it's pretty close to where I had it, so that's fine. My intuition is not bad, I guess. Could even use that for this thing. Have a nice little walkway. This would be a nice little gate. Get into a mountain, maybe. Get rid of the construction lines real quick. Out of my butt. Perspective here is a little bit challenging. Something like something like that. I would design this space so it would be like a temple. Now that I have that, I can actually think about, maybe that's not like the best comp, but but I have an object that's kind of interesting. Where's this thing going? Let's point it to here. That's fine. I don't want to get like too crazy with perspective right away. I mean, I should, but I just don't wanna. Nice little cave entrance. I think actually like prefer say these like door design or something. Let's see. How dry perspective is. It's always like really annoying. Well, let me steal something. Same like idea, same like exaggerated perspective. I'll like erase it out and repaint it again. That'll be pretty good. I think I want to make this like a bigger part of the composition. large characters. So I don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe if those are like very small stairs, very large stairs rather. Maybe a little bit tilted. I guess non-integral part. We'll work on it. Gotta think big picture. Gonna be like a temple. It's gonna be like cut off. And we're gonna add the dwarves. Okay. This could be interesting. It's a little bit like exploration-y. Oh, my keys keep getting jammed. Alright, fine. That's like one thumbnail. Might even do like a go vertical. Maybe. Could be interesting. Okay. Next. Maybe something like Cave Explorer dwarves. could be interesting.
Teacher conference.
Alright. Someone could be like exploring a cave, finding a waterfall. Could be interesting lighting here from like the top. Like it's like getting hit by light here. From outside, you know? And the rest is kind of dark. Underground waterfall. Yeah. So you went to the Taylor for this? Okay, cool. Put another dwarf in on the sledge. Could be climbing like a rope or something. Hey Reggie, what's up? Just trying to get through some dwarf related stuff. Get some thumbnails down. Voice too low, music too high. Classic. It's probably just the music. I'm gonna play around with it so I can still hear it. Might have to just like lower it here on OBS. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I think that's the cave meaning thumbnail. I think that's fine. Illustrates the point, I think, anyway. What it's trying to be. I don't know what else. I haven't figured out any other concepts that I really want to do. Could be cyberpunk dwarves. Should probably do like a maybe like an interior. Could be interesting. Is this on another layer? Yeah, it is. Oops. Interesting. I'm just gonna merge it down. Maybe a little bit more spread. This one is going to end up looking very symmetrical, though. I don't really like really symmetrical paintings. What I could do is just paint one side. I guess that would save me some time. Yeah, this is challenging. Just come up with the composition and theme and everything, really. It's like a whole painting, start to finish. sort of working on this. What do you think? Media Discord app. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Seen it. I saw the sketch for it. The only problem see right now is like some of the body parts. Some of the body parts don't make a lot of sense. As far as I don't know, she's kind of just like falling, floating, falling over. So I can't really read the gesture well. I don't know what she's doing. I think that's like a problem. And then again, it's like the body parts that are just like out of proportion, don't make a lot of sense. Like, huh? Not sure I understand. Like these things are very hard to. So those things probably need to change. It's a little strange. But I can't like when I look at this, my brain tries to put it together, like what is going on with the rest of it. It's like she looks like she's just falling. She's not really balancing. Very well. So I think that's a problem. Most people can see like when a figure is like floating. So I think that's kind of an issue. Yeah, so it's those two things. Probably like you don't have to do too much to fix it. Probably it's like not amazing fixes. Not amazingly hard fixes. Not sure what you would do with the other leg. But I don't know, it's just like it's like a problem with the read. I mean, it's just a sketch, but it's like it's something that you want fixed before you continue into rendering and painting an image, I think. Unless you're still designing it, you don't know what you want out of it, then I guess you could keep what's called. But if you know exactly, like, hey, I want this figure to be doing this thing, then it should look like it's doing that thing. Yeah, it's kind of what's it called.
Stuff.
That one's not bad.
Mark is back.
Well, because it just looks weird. You know? I don't know what to tell you.
I know, it's like a problem, honestly. Well, there is a sale, they don't have Versailles.
Yeah, let's go at 6. This one will be like exploring some large structure. I have a lot of pillars, a lot of statues. Could be interesting. Don't know just yet. I think I was supposed to put in like 3 dwarves. Not actually sure. I think it's about 3. Well, I'll ask. I'll ask. That's something that, you know, right now it's like the difference between like 2 blobs and 3 blobs, so it's not a huge deal. This one could be interesting. It's very chill though. Don't know what I'll do with it yet. The idea is to like get a couple of, you know, workable concepts and then get the client to say like, oh, okay, yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking of. Like, this could be cool. I'm interested in this. Because when it's a blank brief, it's kind of difficult to... The open air stuff is actually kind of harder. Client? Question mark? Yeah, client. Like, more and more of my work is now, like, for clients. For client, I have entered the capitalism. You're making it? Nah, I wouldn't say that. But, you know, it's nice to get paid for work. I do be liking that. Probably paint this with like mirror brush. If I was to, you know, actually have to paint this, I would definitely paint this with mirror brush. Because it's like double the work. Like what for, you know? Wagmai. Wagmai. Alright, I don't know if this is readable. But these dwarves are exploring these catacombs. I think, like, this one has the most solid idea behind it so far. I think this is the one I would choose out of all these to do. Interior. This one's gonna be interior. Got a lot of them that are like exterior ones. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll just copy paste that in. And we'll call that effective painting. Might do like 2 designs for these to keep it like different. So yeah, that one's kind of interesting. So I've got like 4 thumbnails now. I've got demon fighting. I've got kind of outdoor exploration, cave explorer, interior ruin exploring. I think this one has like the strongest concept right now. So. Expand this one too. All right, next one. Okay, I have time for one more. Could be a short stream today. Have to go out. Let me think. What else could dwarves be doing What do dwarves do? Just be chilling, I guess. Being chillin'. Maybe like a relaxing conversation. Any conversation havers in the chat? Yeah, I don't know. Don't have a good idea for this one. Just chilling by a campfire or something. Telling stories, maybe. I don't know what they're doing. Dwarves are a contentious lot, usually. Could maybe even do a good drawing for this one, since it's simpler. Should probably redraw all of them. Drawings are like time expensive though. I don't like to do them for thumbnails. Link of the day to ruin your day. I'm not gonna ruin my day. What is this? Amazon didn't even try to put this one. Husband, happy Amazon employee. Unions are good for some countries. I don't want to shell out hundreds a month just for lawyers. Amazon union. God. That's fucking... Wow. That's, it's amazing. Amazon isn't anti-union. They're just not pro-union, you see? How's it going, 90 place? Oh, I don't have any commands, unfortunately. You'd have to do it manually. It's still like, it should be like a... What do you call it? A link on the bottom? If not, it's gonna be Twitch TV/Darnsart. Doing good. How about you? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. About to head out. Do some beer farming. I didn't know that was a thing. There's a beer farm that's open like near me. You can go there from 4 to 8 or 4 to 9 and just like chill out. Oh, you found the Twitch. Very nice. Welcome.
Asian cartoons.
Thanks.
I'm a weeaboo.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some redrawing. You know, I figure if I just use the color here, we can actually just like decontrast it a little bit and then add the drawing on top. And it would be just as good. If I were to redraw these. Maybe I'll make each one of these drawings each one of these statues unique. What do you draw on? I draw on a tablet. It's yeah, it's connected to my computer. It's kind of like a mouse. Not exactly, but kind of like a pen. Hard to explain, really. It's like a pen that connects to your computer. pen tablet. Yeah. Most people don't know what a tablet is. So it's kind of weird to, hey, it's this thing that you don't know. What are you drawing on? Oh, the thing that you don't know, that's what it is. It's so simple. Yeah. Simple yet complex. Right now I'm drawing some dwarf explorers. I used to use one, but I switched and got a Surface Go. Never heard of a Surface Go before. I got an Intuos because Feng Zhu said get an Intuos, and then I saw everybody using them, so I figured, hey, if it's good enough for professionals worldwide, I'll just get a Wacom, and it's lasted me a very long time. Can't really complain. I think the statue in the back has the perfect value set for me. I just have to bring the palette all across. So if I wanted to do this painting, it would be pretty easy. I basically have everything. Surface Go is a 2-in-1 laptop on the Surface Pro, but worse, still just a job. Oh, I have a phobia of laptops. I used one when I was in medical school, and then I just I don't know. I just hated using laptops. I'll probably never buy one as long as I live now. Not much left anyway. Yeah, I used it, and then I just it's just not a good solution for me. I just don't see it as like a good way of solving any of my problems. Since most of the time I'm not gonna go outside, so I need something that works really well and is stationary, so that's always going to be an Xbox. Laptops back then were trash. I don't know if they've improved at all. My wife has a MacBook. She bought a MacBook, and in like 3 years it burned out on her. The motherboard was fried. I just when I think about that, spending that much money on a piece of equipment and then having it burn out, and then Apple telling you, well, it's maybe it's time to buy a new one. Fucking idiot. Why don't you just buy a new one? Literally what they said. Is an Apple problem? I don't know. I think it's a laptop problem. I'm pretty sure a laptop problem, because it doesn't really matter who manufactures it. There's no way if a motherboard burned out on a Celeron or an Intel or a Lenovo or whatever the fuck you want, if it burned out, you can't just reach in there, grab the motherboard, and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna take this out. I'm just gonna take out this motherboard here. It might not be as expensive to repair another brand. That part's true. You might be even able to get someone to repair it for a reasonable price. It's just that the parts for Apple are ridiculously expensive, I guess. And again, when you're talking about a laptop motherboard, it's not really the same thing as a regular PC motherboard. That is that that has everything on board. You know, it's like 99.9% on board. It's not the $70 Mobo, right? It's like it's this fusion of fucking parts. So if you had the original, like you can replace it, and for some of these you can actually buy it. Like, what surprised me is I tried to look up like a spare one, you know, because I was like, oh, I'm a Chad, I could just pop it in, you know, whatever. The prices for like working Mobos were crazy for like secondhand stuff. And this is like, it's just insane. I don't know if it's just an Apple thing, but I would never buy a laptop in today. Like when I have the option for $1,300, I could buy like, my rig isn't even worth 1,300, I don't think. My current rig, it's worth like maybe up to $1,000, maybe. Probably not even $1,000, to be honest. The last time I upgraded it, spent like $300 on new Mobo, new RAM, new processor. Let's see, I have a Ryzen 3700. I'll have to look it up. I don't remember the exact processor. I think it was a Ryzen 5. It's one of the newer ones. It's already been like a year or two since I've upgraded. Maybe a year. Let's see, what else do I have? I have a 1080. Oh, I'm sorry, not a 1080. A 1070 GTX. That's probably worth something. Still somehow. I don't understand how, but I bought it used for, let's say, $100 with a trade-in. So that is a good buy for me. But you could, if you were trying to buy it, you would probably spend like $200 right now, which is, I think, insane. I don't know why video card prices are like fucking ridiculous. But that's like a crazy rig compared to what you get in an Apple. Yeah, maybe like an i5, maybe an i7. Okay, you know, you don't get a crazy dedicated video card. You don't get anything, and that's the thing is, a dedicated video card will always be better than whatever M mobile shit that you can get from a laptop. That's just like just pure facts. There's just no getting away from that. So you are always going to be if we're talking about gaming or even doing like some really bad 3D work, you're always going to be like, you can't do it on a laptop. Sorry, buddy. Maybe you can play like Minecraft on it or something. I don't know. Or Roblox. You don't need a high-end PC to play a lot of good games, I've learned. But sometimes I like to play a game like New World. And so it's kind of nice. But it is kind of rare, to be honest. Right now I'm playing like Stone Shard, so that's really strong, real strong video gaming. Not really committing to any of these just yet. I don't know. I don't know if my client will like any of these. We'll see. Maybe it's like an idea that we could work through. Let's see. It's kind of a lot. Should be like some fire here, maybe. Everything is on fire, usually in these types of scenes. Did you get paid for this? Yeah, actually. Kind of interesting that I could say that now. Yeah, I get paid for this. Painting I'm developing. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I've just finished, well, I'm not really finished with it, but I'm like mostly finished with some character concepts. I have a little bit to go on them. I think I'm gonna let it rest for a little while, and then we're gonna see, like, so those are like almost done. How much? It depends. It depends on what I'm painting. I usually ask for about, you know, like 200 per painting. If it's what's called, if it's a series, then it could be less. But this is a set that I've just finished. Well, I'm almost finished with. I have to take a look at it again just to make sure that I'm happy with it. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I don't really see anything too badly. I might post it on ArtStation so I can see all the mistakes. You ever post something and then instantly you see all the mistakes and then you're like, fuck, why did I post that? Shouldn't have posted that. What an idiot. What an utter buffoon. Yeah, it really depends. Really depends. My prices are pretty affordable, I would say. I'm not in the high end of, because all the furries, man, they'll charge you an arm and a leg. I have been accused of working for basically free by one group I tried to join. They said we can't in good conscience allow you to join this group because you don't charge the rates that we ask for, and I'm like, okay, I get it, fair enough. I was a little salty about that, actually. Fuck. Rejected. But unfortunately, I don't have that many clients. I have clients now. I have even returning clients. I have clients that return and what's it called? And pay me. How can you sell art? How can you sell anything? Same. How can you sell life-saving medicine? How can you sell art? Really easy. And apparently, if you create non-fungible tokens for that art, you can sell it for even more. So that's just how it goes. I feel like I'm providing a service. I can illustrate your idea. That's what I'm doing, really. Or I can create ideas for you. I can flesh out your vision. That's what I do. I can... It's kind of my sales pitch. my siblings are shilling NFTs because I'm an artist. It's buy NFTs, bro. The NFT economy. I'm gonna be I'm not gonna be like upset when if they tell us if like soon they're gonna be like worth millions of dollars, like literally. But like I just don't see it happening. So I'm not gonna. Just like I don't see dog and food coins being worth anything. Just don't see it happening. Only if Elon Musk tweets it. Oh God, why hasn't Elon Musk bought a freaking NFT yet? Or has he? Has he bought an NFT? I don't know. I don't know all the Musk related news. Pixel art for $40,000, but you own the original copy? I don't know. I keep hearing like several arguments like they're just like Beanie Babies. No, they're not. Beanie Babies were offered at like a value of I don't know, a negligible value, right? They weren't the collector's value. It wasn't like offered to you at the price of a Mona Lisa before the value for it was built. And here's another one. If you ever there's like old corporate memos or something, or like corporate presentations for like Valve and for Steam and for Team Fortress. I think they had and they were very interested in their like digital item economy, which are very similar to NFTs in like name only. They're also digital items. But the difference, so they're like focused on player driven value. The value is created by the players, so the thing is cool and people want it, and so they create the market for it, and it becomes worth that. Over a series of trades, you might have like a dagger or something, a knife skin that's worth a lot. Like it's $35, it's super rare. You might have to buy like a bunch of boxes to get it, right? That's the idea. It's gambling. There's gambling, and the value is more or less created by some sort of market. It might not be like a free market in like any sort of sense, because again, it's digital, right? You can just keep creating these knives. You can pump them into the economy, drop the price overnight if you really wanted to. So, opinions on stocks. Stocks are based in red pilled. I personally love gambling. I'm a gambler. Now I'm a professional gambler, I think, because I've made more money on gambling than I have on art. Like a lot more. I can't give you financial advice, but gambling is based. Stock is like looking at your children grow into a big boy. I don't know. It's a nice feeling to be able to say, okay, I'm gonna buy myself I'm basically getting takeout today for free. It's not free because it's like it's income. It's time you spent, working but like it feels like it's free when you do make a gain on your investment. I'm a big fan of stocks and cryptocurrencies. I think they're as long as it provides like a real utility in the world, real value to someone, doesn't have to be everybody. Then I think it's worthwhile. And my bow spent 2.5k on S when it dipped. Same. I have a fucking test tomorrow, and my sis is also jumping into it. So does like they're like remember when I said that in chat? I actually announced it. I was like, S dipped. I was like, oh fuck. Alright, hold on. It was like right here somewhere. Fuck. Where was it? It was like over here. It's like the same graph. S dipped. I bought like here four grand, and I sold 4.6. I had an order going for 4.6 because I didn't think it was gonna go to 4.7, but I thought, reflecting on the previous prices, I was like, well, it goes up to 4.7 usually. I say 4.6 is pretty safe. I don't know what it's gonna be. It might keep going. This might be like a bear trap, and they got me sort of. But you can't make all the money. Sometimes you gotta take profit sometimes. I think that's like the hardest thing for me. I don't even know when to buy. But I wouldn't call it safe. You could lose a lot of money this way. It's probably let's go. We're holding this for at least 5 years. What the fuck? Okay, so you're like a what's it called? You're a hodler. You know what? There's actually ways if you're holding long term. And this isn't financial advice, but there are things you could do if you're holding long term. That you could look into. There are definitely ways that you can leverage your like long term investments, such as crypto lending, for instance, staking. All kinds of like this weird like shit, but like some of these places that offer it will pay you like a good amount per day. If you're just gonna be holding it in like your Coinbase wallet or something, you might as well. I'm a swing trader myself. I try to roll deep. But there's a lot of legitimate strategies out there. If you're gonna hold Bitcoin for 5 years, that could be legitimate. Because if you held Bitcoin earlier, you would have profited very well. So like historically speaking, it's a good strategy. But for all my experiences trading, I would say that if I had bought Bitcoin when I initially entered the market and I would have held up until this point, never taking profits, never selling, I would have made $0. Like just zero. Maybe a little bit actually, because I think Bitcoin was like 55-ish when I started trading. 55-ish. I could look back and see what the first price for Bitcoin I bought at was when I like started legitimately trading. Because I was offered Bitcoin for $200, and I said, nah, that's too expensive. I didn't have that money. I didn't have $200 that I could just blow on fucking. I would have a lot of money right now if I had done that. That would have been pretty cool. But which means you need to hold longer. Or I could take my like easy 10% profits every time it like dips. Like each time it goes from 55 to 60 or 50 to 60. I even bought it at 30 this year. Because again, if I hadn't like rebought, but that's like one of the strategies that I've heard of. Like I've heard that if you just buy when it dips, you know, and just never sell, you can make money. Technically, sort of. Like if you're doing just recurring investment, you're just investing, you could make money. But what I like to do is just buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So it really depends. It really depends. Like it's very stressful. I would not recommend it if you like sleeping. Although I sleep pretty well. Crypto has like insane like profit potential. It also is like one of the riskiest things that you could possibly do with your money. Like tomorrow I could wake up and I could have $0 in my account. It's literally that bad. Like you don't know. You cannot know. And a lot of these tokens are scams. Like they're just, well, you can't call them scams and you can't name them, but they're like, they will literally just rug pull you. They will rug pull you and you can't even call them a scam. A lot of these tokens are not legitimate. They're not a legitimate investment. And so watch out for those. And the rest of them are pump and dump schemes. So it's like it's you're always getting scammed. But sometimes you're scamming the other guy, so it's good. Everybody profits, right? It really depends. Like so it's either you pump and dump before the other guy, and then or you know, you get scammed and you lose all your money. It's gambling. Is it possible if your account reaches 0? I get free crypto for using the BAT token. That is one token that I think is like really fucking weird. Brave browser and BAT token. You can make a little bit of money doing it. I've heard. And you can actually even give it to like creators, if you wanted to. But you could just keep the money too. But it's like one of those things where they just keep creating the token. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of a boomer on this. I don't understand the Brave token. I don't think it's worth. But, it's got value. People believe in it. If you believe there's a use case for something, more power to you if you're investing in it. Need 50 cents doing homework. I mean, I've heard, I mean, for me, I just, that's not really, hey man, I mean, I'm not that rich, but I just for me, that's not like a selling point. I wouldn't care. Like, for me, it's not that interesting. You could probably make like $3 a year on it. $3 a month, maybe. I don't know. You could probably make money on it, but not like enough for it to do anything. I'm interested in continuous growth. Alpha. I'm chasing the alpha. $13, so it's something for me. Hey, you're ahead of the game. You're already losing money. You're primed for it, 13. When I was 13, all I was worried about was, let me see. I don't even remember. 13 years old. What is it like to be 13? That's so long ago. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even remember what it was like being 13. What grade was that? I was probably playing like a video game. That's all I cared about. It's probably EverQuest. I'm gonna guess it was EverQuest. The only thing I cared about was getting to level 60 and then 65 even. That's probably it. I wouldn't care about stupid like stocks and stuff. I'm gonna be one of those cool grandparents that gives their kid stocks. It forces them to open up a bank account. Grade 8. That's not even high school. I don't even have a smartphone. They do more RPG at that age. Most people are just clueless at that age, just study, I guess. Yeah, I didn't have anything like going for me when I was 13. I don't think. Grade 8. Yeah, I was probably playing like Asheron's Call. Really wanted to get that stupid weapon in Asheron's Call. The one that had like slightly more DPS. It's pristine something or other. I fucking French for more than half a year of my day. Every 6 hours. Twitch banned fucking French. Why? Dead language. Dwarves are arguing about something in this one. Yeah, I don't know if that one's very successful. I don't really like that one. Might even cut it. Don't really like it. Not really that epic. Maybe I can create a new composition from it. Bonjour, comment ça? That's legit the first thing you learn. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? How are you? You know, we do a little French. Do a little French here. It's probably very similar to the other. Like I know Latin and Spanish a little bit, so. E pluribus unum, you know. Carpe diem, all that. No French because we were invaded by the Brits. The French have a weird culinary tradition. It's probably like most of European cooking probably comes from the French. But it is probably like the weirdest food. Some of it is very nice. Vietnamese, for instance, incorporates French cuisine and Asian cuisine. It's kind of cool. But it's always like weird stuff like that. Gotta go study for the test. Have a nice stream. Oh, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. See you later. To clean up this reverse composition, or like flip. Sometimes like when I flip something, I can see other things in it. It creates a lot of chaos, and then I could just redraw. Because that painting, that one wasn't going anywhere anyway. So. Not sure about this one, but still more exciting than the other one, so this one could be developed into something interesting. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta go hit that bar. But we got a couple of good thumbnails. I think the client may pick something out of this. If not, then we'll go back to the drawing board. What's on this layer? Wait, hold on. All right, whatever. I'm gonna merge this. Merge this. It's a 5. He doesn't like any of them. That's fine. We'll just, back to the drawing board. Just gotta position them in such a way that like it's pretty interesting, and then you should see like maybe some eyes here and there. But yeah, gonna pop off. There's a lot of you here actually. You guys want to do a little raid, a little bit of raiding? Oh. The hunger is strong. Let's go harass a woman. No. You good? Let's join a chat that's like, wait a second. What? Are we drawing like naked stuff now? Alright, this is high to low. Recommended from you. Low to high. Let's go to low to high. Last 2 raids were not good. Well, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, okay? You gotta start somewhere. This one looks actually kind of cool. Let me see. Because you can't really get a sense of... You can't get a sense of, like... What... This looks good, actually. Rate a beginner artist. Well, I mean, this looks like a good thumbnail. What do you think? I like this. Can I talk in his chat? Looks like I can talk in his chat. Okay, how about that? Oh, but he's not actually drawing. All right, hold on. Rate a beginner artist. Okay. Like, I don't know. How about this guy drawing turkeys? Does this dude keep it entertaining? Oh no, I gotta watch an ad. You gotta watch someone that actually talks. There's 3 people in here. Come on, man. Can you skip the ad? Oh my god. Alright, hopefully he only has 1 ad. Is he talking? No backseating. Let's see. This is now a... It's just drawing the turkey. Am I being impatient? Kind of on a time crunch here, my guy. All right, I'm gonna leave him up, but hold on. Let's just go back to creative. Man, just you're making this harder than it's supposed to be, man. How about find a guy who just what about the rest of you guys? I know Reyes is very excited to harass a woman or low population streamer. You guys into it? No? Nah? NFT drop. Whoa, bro. This guy has a big camera. I think we should raid him because, like, whenever they have a big camera, they're very focused on, what's it called? The other 2 are probably bots. True. True. Yeah, that's pretty true. True.
Again.
True. Yeah, he's talking. How about that guy? Let's raid him. Let's see if I can toxic people. Oh no. Yeah, let's do it. The other 2 are probably bots. Which is true. True, pretty true. Alright, let me see. His name is Cuples. Dash. I have to actually, like, do this thing. Alright. Alright, come on, guys. Press the button. You guys ready? Press button. Press button. Press button. Press button. Yes. Yes. Based. Based. See the bots raid?